Hello, amazing bears. Yesterday we talked about adding two 3-digit numbers with regrouping in the ones place. Today we're going to look at addition problems with regrouping in the tens place. Our I can today is I can draw base 10 blocks on a place value chart to help me solve 3-digit addition with regrouping in the tens place. The place value chart is important and helpful because it helps you visualize what you need to regroup by using the base 10 blocks. What we're going to need today is our 4.4 worksheet. It's going to look just like this. You're going to need something to write with and some scratch paper to write on. So our first example we're going to go over is 361 plus 254. So the first thing we need to do is draw our hundreds, tens, and ones place value chart. Alright, now that we've drawn our hundreds, tens, and ones chart, we're going to start building our numbers. So we're going to build our first number, which is 361. How many hundreds are in the number 361? 3. So I'm going to draw 3 squares. Alright, now how many tens do we have in the number 361? 6. So I'm going to draw 6 lines, 6 10 rounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, how many ones do we have in the number 361? 1. Good job. So I'm going to draw 1 dot. Now, we finished building our first number, so I'm going to draw a line underneath. Now we're going to build our second number, which is 254. So how many hundreds do we have in the number 254? 2. So I'm going to draw 2 squares. Now how many tens do we have in the number 254? 5. So I'm going to draw 5 10 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now how many ones do I have in the number 254? 4. So I'm going to draw 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that we're done building this, I'm going to draw a line underneath. We're going to start adding from our ones place. And remember, when we start on the right, we'll be all right. So we're going to count our ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 ones. Now we're going to move over to our tens place. How many 10 rods do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can we have 11 in our tens place? No, we can't have 2-digit numbers in our tens place. So what we're going to do, that tells us that we are going to regroup. So we need to circle 10 rods. And I'm going to do it in a different color so that you can see. I'm going to circle 10 rods. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this group of 10 is going to become 100 square, 100 cube. So I'm going to draw a cube, and now that we've drawn it on this side, we can cross off our 10 rods that we regrouped. How many 10s do we have left that are not circled or crossed off? 1. Good job. Now lastly, we add our hundreds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which leaves us with the answer 615. All right, now you're going to need your 4.4 worksheet, and we're going to go over some problems. So the first problem we're going to go over is 159 plus 290. So what's our first step? Yes, we need to build our numbers. So we're going to build our first number, 159. How many hundreds are in 159? 1. Good job. So I'm going to draw 1 hundredths cube. Now, how many tens do we have in the number 159? 5. So I'm going to draw 5 10 rods. Now, how many ones do we have? 9. So I'm going to draw 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we're finished building our first number. Now we're going to build our second number, 290. So how many hundreds do we have in the number 290? 2. So we're going to draw 2 hundredths cubes. And now, how many tens do we have in the number 290? 9. I'm going to draw 9 10 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And how many ones do we have in the number 290? 0. Good job. So now we always start in our ones place when we're adding. Remember, we start on the right and we'll be all right. So let's count our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 9 ones. Now let's count our tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 tens. Can we have 14 tens? No, we can't have two two-digit numbers. We can't have two-digit numbers in our tens place, which tells us we have to regroup. So we need to find 10 10 rods, and we need to circle them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm circling 10 10 rods. And then I'm drawing an arrow to our hundreds place. These 10 rods, these 10 10 rods are going to become 1 hundreds cube. And why is this? 10 rods create 100. So let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So once we draw our hundreds cube that we regrouped, we can cross out what we circled. And then we look at what we have left. How many 10 rods do we have left that are not circled and crossed out? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Now we can count our hundreds. And don't forget to count the one that we regrouped. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And our answer would be 449. Amazing job, my friends. All right, so the next one we're going to do is 264 plus 93. So what's the first thing we need to do? Right, we need to build our numbers. So the first number we're going to build is 264. How many hundreds are in the number 264? 2. So I'm going to draw 2 hundreds cubes. And how many tens are in the number 264? 6. So I'm going to draw 6 10 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, how many ones do we have in the number 264? 4. So I'm going to draw 4 circles and dots. Now we're finished building our first number. Now we have to build our second number, which is 93. So how many hundreds are in the number 93? Right, 0, because this is a 2-digit number. So there's nothing in the hundreds place, only in the tens and ones place. So how many tens do we have in the number 93? 9. Good job. So I'm going to draw 9 10 rounds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, how many ones do I have in the number 93? 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we built both numbers, and we need to always start in the ones place when we're adding. So let's add our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 ones. Now we're going to add our tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can we have a 2-digit number in the tens place? No. So we can't write 15 right here, which is telling us we need to regroup. So we need to circle 10 of our 10 rods so that we can regroup. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm circling 10, and then I'm just going to double check and make sure I have 10 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now that I have 10, I'm going to regroup to my hundreds. And I'm going to draw another hundreds cube. These 10 rods are going to become this hundreds cube because we're regrouping it. Once we draw this hundreds cube, we can cross out our 10 rods. And then we're going to have to figure out how many tens we have left that aren't circled and crossed off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 10 rods. And now, how many hundreds do we have? 3. 1, 2, 3. Which leaves us with the answer 357. Amazing job, my friends. And remember that we have our power hour and math help meets. If you have any questions or any extra practice, we are here to help you. Have an amazing day.